Imagine, if you will, in the world of Ashentale, on the continent of Shill, in the lands to the south, there lies a beacon of righteousness. Its brilliance illuminates even the darkest hours, ceaselessly combating corruption and greed. However, deep beneath the earth, an insidious malevolence stirs, drawing the unwavering gaze of fate itself. It slumbers, biding its time until it emerges from the depths with a voracious hunger for light. Yet amidst this impending darkness, the gods of Ashentale remain vigilant, strategically maneuvering their pieces on the cosmic chessboard. Welcome back to Original GM. I am Hupahu, once again joined with Cikala and Wachi and Hawk. Howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy.
You guys doing all right?
Yeah. I hear this music in my sleep.
You hear this music in your sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to Adrian Von Ziegler for allowing us to use his music and not make us compose something ourselves, which would take fucking forever.
We got so much to do.
Yeah, there's so much going on. But yeah, I appreciate him a lot. What a talented dude he is.
Yeah, he is.
Did you know he made his own language?
I did know
It's
that.
really cool.
I did know
Yeah.
that. It's Elvin, right?
Yeah, if you guys have not checked out Adrian Von Ziegler, go check him out on YouTube. And dude is very talented, so shout out to him. Today we are not going to use, well, we'll see. Map software seems to be having some issues, so we'll figure it out. But for those of you that recognize the little Windows tabs and stuff, you'll notice that these are just images, not active maps where I can put tokens on them right now. But we'll figure it out. If that gets to that point, I'll figure out what we can do. But in the meantime, we left last week with kind of a cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, dun, dun.
Several.
Reva showing up back in Queensland with a 0 casualties on the assault with the Danitarium.
Yeah, but
Rhodes,
she's feeling pretty good about herself.
Rhodes
right
Inn
now.
is now taken over and is considered a portion of Queensland.
Mm.
If you look at the map here, you'll see you guys are down in Queensland down here. Going up north from Queensland is Rhodes End. It was part of the Danitarium. Now Zool and Southport are where the border is located. Where is the border is located at now?
Mm.
Before Freedom Hills, Pickers, Queensland, Explorers Port, all this green area right here was all Queensland.
Okay.
Now it's moved up farther north, just north of Rhodes End. Reva, you know that the troops are preparing to move into Zool,
Okay.
and that the Navy and vessels that are the space jammers are moving over towards Southport. But you have been recalled because the war came straight back to Queensland and you guys were assaulted. Several fires, blah, 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 all that stuff.
Was their loss?
For the most part, it's all been taken back under control. There's no issues.
Okay.
The fires have all been put out. And you guys currently are inside of the Temple of Love and Beauty, the Temple of Aphrodite, or the Museum of Love and Beauty. And you guys are hanging out in the foyer and also in the meeting room as well. Right now, Ren, Zen,
And
Timmy are all inside the meeting room with Pindar. If you recall, Pindar just mentioned something about your alchemy, which was odd, just out of the blue. He wandered over there and looked at it. So that's where we will start.
So she'll get up and go over to where he is and take that parchment.
Okay, from him.
Did he put it back down?
Yeah, he put it back down on the alchemy table over here.
And she'll pick it up and pull out her parchment case and put it in there.
Okay.
And then look around and make sure she didn't leave any other type of
She left all her
notes.
ingredients out. They're still sitting there, and different, some left over here and there.
Do a clean cantrip
Okay.
on the whole area.
All right.
And then she'll turn to Pendar. She'll say, you asked what you could do for me, what you can help me with.
Yes. How can I help? What is it that you need?
My parents are missing. They were supposed to go to Pickers. I gave them plenty of money to be able to go and be safe and do what they needed to do, and now they're not answering me.
I can tell you the city does not know their whereabouts either. There were some questions that, once again, I didn't want to bring this to you, the council had about them. Evidently, your home, their home, and also the Inventors Guild Hall, as well as the Quill, were robbed, ran through. Nothing was stolen that we know of, but they were looking for something. Someone was looking for something. Again, still, and obviously, it's most likely the stone.
Well, Eras and the Prince have it now, so they can just stop looking.
Mm. I can notify them of that if you'd like. It's odd that the Prince didn't tell anyone, but I'll let the council know that they can contact the Prince for more information about that particular thing. And that'll be easily taken care of. He smiles.
So how do we get them to stop picking on my parents and trying to blame them for the ills of the council and their corruption?
If that's what you want my help with, there are enough politics involved with the council that I don't know what to do with that situation.
No, it was more of just a question. What I would really like your help with is to find my parents. If we can find out where they're at, I'm sure that my friends would help me go get them.
Give me a moment. Kind of wanders around over towards these other tables and looks at these scrolls. It just looks like he's looking at things. Lily,
Yes.
you get a message from Pendar.
Hello, old friend.
Hello, how are you?
Pregnant.
Yeah.
Hungry.
I have a question.
Yes.
Are you familiar with Dalara?
Yes.
She is currently looking for her parents, who I'm not sure if you understand everything that's taken place with them, but her father was in prison. Unjustified is what it was found out to be, but then later when they left the city, there was more information collected that put them on a wanted list. City's looking for them. Council's looking for them. They had created. Do you know about the creation of the divinity or the nature stone and the things within Queensland's mines and all of that? Goodness. He begins to fill you in on all that. Tells you all the details. So that by the time he gets done, you're familiar with all of it. The whole story. He tells you at the end that she has given them a great deal of money and allowed them to leave the city, and they were headed to Pickers, is what she said, which is just north of here. It's a small halfling town, just southeast of Foreign Village, and run by a good sheriff. I know him. Halfling It was a relatively good town. If they're going there, I'm sure they'll be easy to find. But being that you are the Lynx, I figured I would offer you the chance to help with the situation, considering that I have so very much going on right now. Are you familiar with the Eastern Mausoleum?
Vaguely.
We awoke something there. Something deep within that mausoleum was a trap set by the cult of Valkynian, the dead son of Asmodeus. It, whatever it is, attempted to trap us within the mausoleum itself. We were able to get out, but from the research and the knowledge that I've gained after we left, once nightfall hit, undead of various types started coming out of the mausoleum. Currently, what I know about this is that they are headed to the north. Your homeland. Your people. It is an army of undead, the likes of which have never been seen before. The wood elves and the towns that are to the north of the mausoleum are going to most definitely have some issues shortly.
Has anyone contacted the Queen?
As far as I know, that has not been done. Dusky Hills and Tree Level it'll be probably a week or two before these undead reach that area. I do know that some of them have been seen just in the southern borders of the Wood Elf territories. That's information I give you freely.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Now, if you or anyone else can help with the situation with Delara and finding her parents, that would be very much appreciated. And when she tells you about the prince being the one that he just found out the prince has the stone. And that stone, just a quick recap, unlocks the portal or the gate that brings Umbra, that allows the lava, the Levitic hell itself to pour into Queensland. He tells you that the Lord of Cats has sealed the tower that it's attached to, but that the underground of Queensland, the mines, are still in danger. If someone was to go in there and somehow use that stone, the very hells themselves would pour into Queensland in the mines. And that is high security right now. No one is allowed in or out of the mines. All of the drilling, all the mining, everything is stopped. And it's sealed. No one's allowed within the mines.
Well, if they has it, then nobody's going to get it.
Well,
he would be the best person to have it.
Evidently the Crown knows what's going on if he has it, which unfortunately the council have said nothing. They're still searching for it, so they don't know that. So there's a miscommunication. There's something going on. I'm not really the person to get involved with that. I got enough problems with the council as it is. You're a diplomat. I can think of no one better than to, number one, try to find her parents, and number two, let the council know that the stone has been found, that their very prince has control over it currently. Now, I know you know him. I don't know him very well, but I know that he is not like the others in Queensland. He is a dark knight,
Yes.
not one of light. It is a bit concerning, but the same time, he is of the Cat Lord. But I wonder how deep he is with the Cat Lord. From my conversations with others, sword wielders and various things, he does not seem to be playing any politics with Catkind at all. He's never seen involved with any of the politics. I'm sure he has other purposes and other goals and things like that, but you know, it's a bit of a concern. I think that Ares is the one that's keeping him level-headed right now.
Always.
Yeah. So that's the sticky on it all.
Okay. Well, let me contact Vay. I'll start there. And then I'll work on seeing if I can find where her parents at. Where were they last seen?
In Queensland, headed at the Quill, and they were given enough money and enough funds to travel to Pickers. I know they were worried about traveling to Pickers on the road. There was, with the war going on and everything, I'm not sure. I think they moved with the troops. Some of the troops might know their whereabouts because there were troops headed that direction. But they would have not traveled to Pickers directly. They would have continued to go east and north. So they probably would have taken them to the crossroads somewhere right here. You know, the crossroads to get to Pickers. There's a road that heads down into the hills, and then also one from above. But they would have left them at this crossroads right here. And I don't know. Maybe some of them would have taken them to Pickers. But I seriously doubt it. With the war effort, they were headed to the north, to Rhodes End, northeast, which has now been taken over. I do believe that the war efforts are continuing and heading up north, probably Zool or Southport, I'm not sure. But I know that General Reva has been recalled back to the city since this assault happened. So I'll let Delara know that you will be in touch with her?
Yes.
Very well. Thank you so much, Lynx.
You're welcome. Thank you for letting me know.
He disconnects.
She will telepathy Ares and Vay together.
Okay?
Cat link.
Okay. You get it?
Hey, sugars, what you guys doing? Yeah, that's fine. Can you talk for a second?
Yeah. What's up?
You gonna tell her?
So
Hold
Pindar just kind of charged me with helping your girl Delara. I guess her parents are missing, she can't find them, she's distraught, beside herself, doesn't know what to do. I'm not really sure where to start with all of that. They were last seen at the crossroads, trying to get out of the city to be safe. I guess the council's looking for them again. After having imprisoned him for 10 years and having Delara in that wretched freaking Gold Star school for 10 years, and now they're trying to imprison them again. My guess is it's corruption in the council, because we all know what that looks like. I just thought you guys might want to know what's going on with her, and if you could point me in the right direction. Divination's never really been my thing.
Got you.
And I don't really know where to start looking for them.
Yeah, I can look into it. I can look into it and see what I can find.
You need to let the council know that you have that stone. They are still digging up and overturning everything, looking for that damn stone.
He turns and looks at Ares. I think it might be time to make an appearance.
Can I come?
Of course.
So, on a more positive note, we can't tell anybody yet, Lily.
Okay.
But will you be my maid of honor? I'm sorry.
Shut the front door. When? Where?
We don't know yet. We haven't told anyone. You're the first person I told.
It will be in the city of Queensland.
Oh.
It will be a massive event, I'm sure. My mother will not allow it to happen without all the fanfare and
Well, good on her. because
Celebration.
You all deserve all of that and so much more.
Thank you.
thank you, Lily.
You're welcome. Congratulations. I would be honored to help you.
So we'll go make an appearance with the council, and I will start looking into Doll's parents and see what I can find out. And I'm
Just
sure we'll come by there sometime soon.
On a side note, apparently there's an army of undead headed to the Wood Elves. And I need to contact
From
them.
where?
I know what's happening. That Eastern Mausoleum that Pindar and
They
them uncovered.
didn't.
They didn't go in there.
They did.
Somebody needs to let Zira know.
They woke something.
She might be able to help.
To me, it feels a little bit like the Nexus, but I don't want to put that on anybody.
Oh no, it's not the Nexus.
No.
But
No.
they woke something in there, and now there's an entire army of undead marching north, destroying everything in its path.
Somebody needs to tell Zira and Gordon.
Fucking idiots.
Have them go take care of it. That's ridiculous. I can't believe they went in there.
I'll tell her.
Don't they know? Don't they know?
We knew not to go in there. Yeah.
I think people would start asking us things.
Is what it is.
I think we need to be more involved.
Sounds like it.
Mm.
All right, Lily. We'll take care of this on our end, and I'll let the council know. And
And I'll
We'll go
get ahold
from
of
there.
Zira.
all right,
Love
sounds
you
good.
guys.
Love you too.
Disconnect.
Okay.
Telepathy Zira. Oh, my first love. She'll laugh.
What's up, Lily?
God, I miss you and I want to talk and I want to chat, but there's always fucking something in there.
Mm-hmm.
Pindar and some other people went into the Eastern Mausoleum and woke something up. And now there is an army of undead marching north, destroying everything in its path, heading towards the Wood Elves.
Roll.
Zira?
Yeah. Roll under your wisdom to recall. You may recall it. I don't know, but
Vaguely? It's vague. I just remember it was really fucking dangerous. It had something to do with the cult that was bringing back larvae and... No, am I mistaken? I can't remember.
no.
Yes. 5 under 21.
Nodule and Erishkigal were attached to that mausoleum somehow. Bone Lord. That's what you remember. And you were told to stay out. When you guys were doing all the stuff in Warkeep and things like that, you actually went to that mausoleum
We did.
and never went in because of the situation.
Are they turned? Or are they just free roaming?
They seem to be under somebody's control. They're marching and fighting north. It's definitely being controlled by somebody. They're not just randomly out there running
They
around.
were Erishkigal and nodules. Were. Now, what that means in the current day, I don't know. We haven't heard anything out of them. As far as I know, they were dead. But we don't know how that is.
We do. And like I said, they were digging around in that mausoleum and woke something up.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
They thought that I should let you know.
Maybe I'll get a new army.
Oh, that would be lovely. Good luck with that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Appreciate the heads up.
Yeah. May Ariax have your back, and may the Cat Lord have your front. Oh, that sounded bad.
Worship Shagrush, right?
Well, yeah, for sure. But I don't.
Thank you, Lily.
I love you. Be safe.
I love you.
Back to this room. Bindor kind of looks around at a few things, then he comes over to Dahl and he's like, got something underway for you. The Archmage and diplomat Lily Thistlebriar is looking into it for you. She will be contacting you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ren is going to start casting.
Okay.
And she is going to cast Enigma Stone 1
Okay.
while everybody's doing their thing. You want me to read it to you, or you got it over there?
I got it. Second level spell, right?
First.
Oh, is it first? What page?
2? No.
3.
31.
308?
31.
No. I meant in the book.
301. I'm so sorry.
301.
301.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
You're good. Okay. You see phantasm and illusion come from her fingertips, and she starts to put her hands together with her fingers, rolling it in kind of a spiral. And you see a purple and pinkish with a little orange. And then you see a light blue and a shadow color come, and then the stone appears, and it's purple with pink hues in it. You feel an empathy off the stone, like it's conscious.
Oh, yeah?
When you create it, you're like,
Can I connect with it?
there's really no connection. There is, however, an ability to feel its energy or its empathy, and it also gives you the ability to telepathy.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. You now have an Enigma Stone, so
Thank you.
you now have an ability to cast illusionist spells from there on. They require a material component of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What now?
So Lily is going to tell Baldoni what's going on.
Okay.
So I took care of everything except for now I need to try to figure out where her parents are.
Mm.
Zira's going to take care of the undead thing. They and Erez will take care of the council shit. We need to find this girl's parents.
Well, do we even know if they're...
The last that was known of them, they were heading towards the crossroads with enough finances to disappear. Dolores sent them out of the city, I guess. And then now she is telepathying them, but they're not able to respond. So they're still alive.
So she feels like they can hear her, but they can't respond?
Exactly.
Hmm. I don't know much about that or the North, but whatever we need to do, as long as we keep the baby safe, we're good.
So I need to think about this for a minute, because what I'd normally do is just be lynx and go find them. I would sniff them out.
Right.
And I can't physically go do that with the baby.
We'll go to the front here where you guys are, Seth and all you guys. This is not necessarily what it looks like. Forgive me, I have not had time to remodel this. But this is a general understanding of where you're at, with the staircase going down and all that. So, but it's all construction and everything. You guys are still in there. Eden, Kara, Seth, Gavor, Zumbar, but not Kit, are all standing in the foyer, and they left and went downstairs to go talk. They've been gone for a little bit. You were looking out the door.
Car sprayed. Again.
Okay.
I have not seen Tessa Von Roo since all this started.
You've not seen what?
Tessa Von Roo. That paladin that came and got me?
Mm-hmm. You might ask for her. Sorry, that was Kara.
Oh well, I'm sure I'll see her again. So, I feel a little useless just standing around here. I feel like there's something we should be doing.
Seth will look over her shoulder and go, "You want to go hunt?"
We could.
You had the airfoil going on.
He did. Almost a trip back into the 80s. So yeah, we do.
Well,
Besides, I want to see what these arrows will do.
alright. Yeah. I don't
Did-
see why not.
Didn't someone say that there was assassins looking for us?
Yeah, that's what we were told.
Let's give them a peek at what we
Well,
can do.
technically, the voices. Technically, there were more than that. There was some sort of mind mage, if you recall. I do not believe that they caught that individual yet.
I thought he was dead.
Maybe he is.
Didn't
Yeah.
Elis's brother catch him?
Look,
Hookleaf, yeah.
I
Oh
don't
no,
know.
it's
I don't know. Ren said something about not to worry about it. But
Ah, very well. Very well.
something. They
Well,
tried
that is
to
good.
Kidnap her or something.
Hmm.
They was taking
they
care of.
wouldn't dare.
I don't know. So,
'Cause I'd eat them alive.
well,
I like fresh
should we
meat.
gather everybody else or
It's up to
see
you. You're the boss.
see who wants to come?
I believe they are down in the meeting room, and perhaps we should go and retrieve them. See what they're up to.
All right.
Let's go do it.
All right. So you guys head that way. Go down to the meeting room.
Yeah, we can go get some food.
You walk in. They're all in there, including Pendar.
Come on, Kara. Get off your butt. She'll go too.
Okay. You guys come down the stairs and go through the doorway and walk in. Ren, Doll, Timmy, and all of them are in there.
So,
He can go get
Seth
some
and
food.
I think that we should go hunting. There's still evil in our city that needs to be eradicated.
Yep.
And we're just sitting here doing
Squat.
squat. I don't know what you guys are doing, but I've been sitting here doing squat. Unless there's something else that we should be doing.
I am waiting for Lily Thistlebriar to contact me with information about where my parents might be.
Alright.
Well,
Well, in the meantime,
as he munches on something,
while we're waiting,
keep yourself busy while you're waiting so you don't go crazy.
It shouldn't be too long, Pindar says, before she contacts you, I'm sure. She's usually relatively quick with what she does. But of course she is pregnant right now, so she may not be. But I'm sure she can find the answers you're looking for, Delara.
Gee, I wonder how that happened.
As far as you and Timmy go, you have not been home in some time. Not that it's important that you need to go home, but those at the Roost wanted to let me know to tell you hello.
Where's the Roost?
It's where Delara and Timmy live.
Oh.
It's in
Well.
northern Queensland. The bartender and the waitress wanted me to say hello to you, both. You see
Okay.
Timmy kind of smile. Well, that's cool.
Really sweet of them.
Yeah.
We can take you up there as we're hunting.
Oh, I don't need to go there. Timmy says that we can go there later. That's no worries.
All right.
That's good to know that they miss us being there, though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Especially because we were only there for like a day.
Yeah. Yeah. But they were really nice.
yeah, they were really nice.
Didn't they have like lemon bars or something?
You guys are talking and the door's open. Both of them open, and you see a man standing there with a wolf pelt on his head. He's about 6'5". He's Oriental. He has a katana on both hips with wakazashis under them. He has a mandolin on his back, various bags and accoutrements on his body, and he just kind of looks forward at everyone that's in the room. And he looks over at Briz, and Briz is like, Master Rona! And she goes running towards him and gives him a big hug, and he pats her. And, she says, what are you doing here? He's like, I have come to see Natan. She's like, this way. And he walks past you all. He stops for a second and like kind of takes a look around the room. What are you guys thinking?
Well,
What are your characters thinking?
Okay.
Oh, actually, no, you guys aren't in there. You guys are in the other room. Never mind.
So it's just doll.
Never mind. As a DM mess up, you guys are not in the entryway anymore.
Oh,
Forget it.
okay. Got you.
You down in the other room.
whoops.
Whoops.
That's okay.
We've all done it.
Yeah, it happens. My bad.
You're good.
I forgot that you guys went down there. All right, so yeah, you don't... Just forget all that. Just erase it. Backtrack, rewind. I won't even erase it from the editing. I'll just leave it in there to show that, yes, GMs make mistakes.
What?
We're only
No
human.
way.
All right.
What was going on?
You guys were down in that room talking about what to do.
Hang
Yeah.
on just
So-
1 second.
As far as Zira and all that, I just
Mhm.
want to state, we can talk about that later if you want, what she would do,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever, because I don't want to take too
Right.
much time away
It's
from
fine.
our low-level characters.
It's fine.
But there's some things that she can do, so we can talk about that
Yeah.
at some point.
I was gonna say we could all do that. Let's all go there.
Might be a thing for the near future. You never know. Not that you don't have a lot going on already, but
Dum dum dum.
goodness. Damn it, man. Damn it.
Damn. Different game.
So,
Seth's eating. Gar's watching him eat with a look of disgust on her face.
I'm so sorry.
It's on
I
Lily.
went deep into Lily trying to figure out
It's
what
on
she's
her.
gonna do.
It's
Okay.
on her right now,
And-
kind of.
Kind of, yeah. So I was looking for. There it is. I have not read this. Maybe you can get to it quicker than me. Arcane Divination 3. The 7th level. I'm getting there. This spell also caster used Arcane Scry. In tandem with the spell, the scry will be occasional object asks detailed questions or receive detailed answers. Where these answers come from is a commonly debated topic.
So, it requires using Arcane Scry too? Or Arcanite Scry? In tandem with the spell enabling you to scry on a being or location or object and ask detailed questions or receive a detailed answer. Where these answers come from is commonly debated topic among scholars and practitioners. The answers are not always given depending on the caster's level. The base chances depending on the being, place, or thing that is being divinated upon. It is up to the GM depending upon each situation, and other spells like Arcane Enhancement can improve the chances. To cast this spell, the magic you must create an arcane circle and have an Arcanite stone or servant and be using a divination device. So you would need to do that in where your circle is. Yeah, you already know where that is. Right here. Which is where you're at, so you can just step into it if you want to. But
Alright, let's see what we can find out.
okay. Roll percentile dice for me. Are you going to do Arcanite Scry as well, or you just
Yes.
even? You are? Okay.
Yes. Yeah, because that will make it. Cause so, her thought is that's going to make it just like the fucking mirrors they used to use.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
how she's
Exactly.
feeling.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Okay.
she knows how to use those.
All right.
$63.
Your spell goes off. You see darkness and shadow on the scry. It's just black.
Focus on Delar's parents.
Feels like the scry moves just a little bit and zooms in, but it's nothing but blackness. Just for a second, you see what looks like a tentacle pass over the scry.
Fuck! She'll jump out.
Spell ends.
Eras. What, sweetie? What?
The Nexus. I think the Nexus has her parents. I tried to scry and divinate on them, and it's darkness and tentacles. I cannot tell that little girl that the Nexus has her parents.
So, I need to tell you something.
What is it?
Oh, I'm scared to tell you because I don't want to put you in danger. I think I should tell you in person. I don't think I should tell you through telepathy.
Okay. I'm here.
What was that? Gordain says to you.
I think it was the Nexus, love.
It's imprisoned. It can't be.
That's what we thought. But what else do you know that's nothing but darkness with black tentacles?
We should contact Eris.
I'm talking to her right now.
You see him pull out a weapon.
She's gonna come here to talk about it. She'll telepathy rabbit.
Hey.
Are you here?
Yeah.
I want you to lock everything down. locked down the whole building. We're closed indefinitely right now.
Okay. Is everything okay?
No.
All right. Blocking it down.
Not even. Do not scare the hell out of Bella, but there is a chance that there's a piece of the Nexus running loose. Or that he is not completely imprisoned. I want you guys to stay in the building.
What?
Do not tell anybody. Don't talk to anybody.
Is that possible?
I don't know. Eras is on her way, but she can get in without the front door.
Well, what about that cat kid? Isn't he able to do something?
Yeah. Right.
All right. I'll lock everything down, and
Just-
Bella's gonna ask questions. Should I just not tell her? Or?
Just tell her that the city is still under fire and there are
Oh, that's a great idea.
assassins
Okay.
in the streets, and just to stay inside.
Okay. All right. That's what I'll do.
Don't tell anybody.
Sounds good.
Hey, Rabbit,
Um,
did you find anything about those swords?
You don't hear him. You cannot connect to him. When you try to telepathy, there's nothing.
Aries would look at Vay and say, we need to go talk to Lily.
All right.
She somehow found out that the Nexus has Doll's parents.
You mean that the doll's parents are the
I
Nexus?
need to tell her. I haven't told her. I need to tell her.
Maybe doll too.
We don't know. We don't know.
Okay.
We need to tell her what's going on.
All right.
now.
Let's get out of here then.
Let's do it.
You appear right outside the cradle. Bang, 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 bang. Rabbit's like, somebody's knocking on the door.
It's Eras. Let her in.
Okay.
She's got her hand on her hip when he opens the
Come in,
door.
come in. Hurry.
Come in.
Vay takes his time, just kind of looks at him.
She's not going to run in. She'll walk
right.
in.
He closes the door. You see magic go back up. Bella's like, what is going on, Rabbit? He looks at you, fear in his eyes.
Everything's okay. Calm down.
Okay.
She'll kind of, her magical charm, and she'll kind of let it wash over the room.
Okay.
Do I need to roll it?
I rolled it for you. He calms down. He's like, okay, you're here. You know the answers. You know what's going on.
Go spend time with your girlfriend.
Okay. And he
Or
walks
your wife. I'm sorry.
walks off over there to her.
She'll start walking towards the back.
Okay. Vay and Eris come in.
Welcome. Hey. What's going on? So,
Mm.
I don't even know where to start. There is a huge possibility that Doll was created by the Nexus through him and the piece of me that was left behind.
Meaning.
It's not a possibility. It happened. Vay says. And her parents are, or were, the Nexus, along with another
Now,
24 individuals.
we don't know how much of him and how much of me she has. We have no idea.
How do we find out? She has no idea, does she?
No.
We just found out.
Well,
I just found out.
So is she displaying any dark behaviors?
I don't know. I haven't been around her.
No.
Maybe you should
Well,
talk to her friends. See
She's
if-
true neutral. So,
yeah, but we don't know.
we don't really know. So,
And she
the
can't
thing
tell
is
anymore.
I can't.
She can't.
Not this version of it.
Yeah, you can't. What do you mean? This version of you. Oh, Okay. Sorry. A little jumpy.
So, the thing about Neo's, you guys, is if we back her into a corner and we scare her, it can become incredibly volatile. We don't know how powerful she is. We have to be careful. Imagine if when we were going up against the Nexus, if somebody had tried to back me into a corner, what could have occurred? It can do things like create black holes.
So she is like you, Gorgain says.
Yes.
Or like you were?
Yes. She's technically my daughter.
See, Vey, look at you.
She would be. All Neos, remember?
Well, that changes things.
If that's true, then how is the Nexus? I don't understand how the Nexus could be in her too.
When I came through the Vulcanite, or the Vibram, and the Nexus took me over, I was able to see that he was creating a couple dozen beings. Those beings were released when he came out. They were not attached to him. He hid those pieces.
So they're scattered.
And one of them evidently had the part of her that he took. So if Doll has part of you in her, then she's not all Nexus. You were not all Nexus, and you had Nexus in you.
Yeah.
So she's not
I was able to
necessarily,
isolate it.
she's not necessarily bad.
No, she's not.
We may be able to use this to our advantage.
We have to protect her, you guys. We all know how evil the thing is.
Well, maybe we should go and talk to her. I mean, I'd want to fucking know, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I agree. I remember when I was young and nobody would fucking tell me what was going on and nobody would be honest.
It's frustrating.
With me. Super frustrating.
She's
I didn't
gonna-
know what I was to the fullest extent to the moment I had to fight the Nexus. You guys, like,
No,
it's not fair.
it's not fair.
Because everybody's fucking scared to talk about it.
Right.
So, maybe we should go tell her. I think that that's a good idea.
I think it is too. And I also think that, I know that this is gonna suck for you guys, but this child has been basically imprisoned since she was 10 years old by the Church of Gold Star Academy. She's been out for a matter of weeks. And the parents she thought were her parents are gone. She has no support system. She has no stability. I can't even imagine what would have become of me if I hadn't had my mom and dad to support me all those years.
I'll do for her
Real-
whatever I can.
Real quick, Reva, you feel Vey again. He's no longer disconnected. Anyway,
I'm in
go ahead.
Queensland. I don't care. Good
I
to
know.
see you're still alive.
I know.
Disconnect.
Bitch. Reva's back. He says out loud.
Fun. This is fun. And laughs.
Anyway, to something important.
So,
I don't mean to charge you guys with anything,
no,
but
and
just
it's,
know.
you know what? She needs somebody, and if I need to be that person for her,
Do you know where she is?
I can find out.
Okay.
She
Look.
was-
She'll telepathy doll.
Okay.
Hey, sweetie. Hey, I know I kind of took off earlier. Where are you?
the Temple of Aphrodite
Okay.
in the meeting room, waiting to hear from Lily about my parents.
Okay. So Lily kind of passed that on to me. So, they and I are going to come talk to you.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much.
Okay, we'll be there in a little while. Okay. Temple of Aphrodite.
Can we go from here to there? Your protection's up.
front door.
Okay.
I don't have no sneaky fuckers coming in the back.
Okay. You guys leave.
Just walk them out.
All right.
Hugs and kisses. And
Hugs and kisses. To lean down, kiss your belly.
All right. You guys teleport. You close the door. Gorgain looks at you and he's like, something's different about the two of them.
what do you mean?
They are... He's standing closer to her than he normally does.
Okay, so Eris made me promise not to tell. But you're part of me, so I can tell you. Just don't repeat it.
Is she pregnant?
Not even to Heather.
Is she pregnant?
She'll telepathy him.
Okay.
I gotta get married.
About damn time he did the right thing.
She wants me to be her maid of honor.
Fucking spoiled brat. Well, that's good.
Yeah,
About time.
that's right.
What has it been, 3 years?
Hmm.
Anyway. All right, you and Vey teleport to Queensland. Or to, sorry, you're already in Queensland. To the temple. Yeah.
Okay. Walk in the front door.
All right.
She's gonna grab Vay's hand before they walk in.
All right.
Goody bopping.
You guys step in the front door and you see a 6'5" Oriental man with a wolf pelt, samurai swords, katanas and wakizashis and all kinds of stuff. Eris, you know who this is. He kind of turns and looks at you and smiles a little bit.
She'll smile at him.
He turns and faces you and bows.
Wow.
Konnichiwa.
Hello, Rona. She'll smile at him.
Hello, Eris. Vay's like,
This is Master Rona Mashida. This is actually the first time we've met in person. She'll smile at him.
Rona smiles. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
What are you thinking?
That this interaction is awkward with the way Vay looked at her just now.
You see him turn to look at Vay and he goes, "We are kindred spirits of time." Vay's like, "Oh, okay. Well, it's nice to meet you. Welcome to Queensland," he says. Rona smiles at him. Vay's like, "So where are they?"
It was so nice to see you, Rona, but I have some things we have to take care of. She'll nod at him.
Walk with wonder. Okay.
As you're walking, she'll look at me and she'll go, "Clips, friend."
Yeah, I put it together.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, you guys go down the stairs.
Yeah.
You come into the room where they're all at. You guys are standing there. You're eating, and you guys are all hanging out, talking about various things, mainly Doll's parents. And the prince and Eris step in the door.
Kala asks, "Can I give you a
Car.
hug?" Or Kara, "Can I give you a hug?"
Of course.
She gives you, she squeezes you pretty tight.
Don't regret that. Thank you.
She's short, but
Doll's 5'10".
she's 4'7". She's a little bitty.
Nice.
Pin
Gives good hugs.
Pindar stands up. He's like, "Prince Vayman." He's like, "Hey, how are you all?" You see Eris. Eris, you start vibrating.
Delara will walk up and try to give her a hug.
Does it get worse when dog gets closer to her?
Yes. As she starts walking closer to you, they start vibrating harder.
She'll kind of put her hand up. She'll say, She's kind of frozen. I'm sorry.
It's all right. We have a lot to tell you, Vay says. And unfortunately, it is personal information, but it's something that you all should be aware of.
Carl will go back and sit down. Be quiet.
You all know of the Nexus.
That's
Yes. Yeah.
That's Seth's face. He just kind of.
Within this room is a piece of the Nexus. It was this way before. He looks at Ares, he says, she had a piece within her. It's very complicated, a long story, one I don't wish to go into. But even though she had a piece in her, she was good and she defeated the Nexus. Now it falls in the hands of Catkind. He looks over at Seth. It seems that you have been the one chosen to be responsible for putting it back in its prison. What we don't know is how pieces of it are not imprisoned. We believe it's because the Nexus itself stole the piece of Ares and created a child. He looks over at Doll. A being that has both Ares and the Nexus within her.
She just starts bawling.
Zen will come over, and
Ren will too. Ren will hold her.
Kara's there too. They start holding you, and it'll be alright. I know this is difficult information, but do not let it defeat you. It is said that Catkind can place the Nexus within its prison because the items that Catkind uses are made from the very thing that they are imprisoning. Scimitars of Catkind, the Panther Blades, are made from the Nexus.
If I can find them, I don't know where to find them.
It'll come when it's supposed to.
Yeah? Okay. I just need to find a pair to practice with so that I can get skilled with them.
Any of those blades within her presence would cause great danger. Simply touching her with one of the scimitars would probably kill you.
I don't want to do that. I actually like her.
Well, how do we get it out of me?
He turns to Ares.
It doesn't work like that, sweetie. It isn't. So,
Have you been feeling any dark compulsions?
any dark thoughts, anything like that?
You see the whole room look at you when they say that.
Like, I've been really angry, but I feel like it's justified.
Most people do. Just because that's what you're made of does not mean you don't have choice.
That's right.
You have choice, always.
Card just says, Doll, we all love you. You're not a bad person.
You're not.
Timmy says you're not. Doll, you're not.
We all think you're amazing. You bet.
You can use this power to your advantage, Faye says, and looks
You
at you.
can. How?
With practice. You will be able to do things that are not normal. Things that others cannot do. Pindar says, potions. He turns and looks at Vay, and Vay's like, potions? Pindar says, she knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I created a new potion that you can either choose to be invisible or fly. You can use both, not together. But you can take the potion and then you can choose whether you want to fly or be invisible. And then you can also switch to the other one that you didn't choose.
That's your Neo magic, sweetie. It should create chaos magic.
So it had nothing to do with my alchemical abilities?
Well, some. But because you focused your attention on that, that's what happened. That's how it works.
So I regret to inform you that your parents were created by the Nexus itself. They are him.
Now that being said, whatever you need, I'm here for you. You are not alone.
And that does not mean that they aren't something else, just like you. I believe that the pieces that were in them, that were attached to it, were put in you. And that perhaps they no longer have them. But I do not know for sure.
How can we find out?
Well, we know that even though you were created, they were still doing evil acts, like creating a stone that would bring this world to damnation. It would bring the very hells themselves here.
Not only that, but using you to hide it.
It's not something loving and kind parents would do.
It ended up in the right hands anyway, didn't it? She'll smile at them.
He nods. I know this is all very harsh and a lot of information, but if it was fucking me, I would want to know.
Yeah, I agree.
I do want to know.
You deserve to know who you are.
I'm tired of being in the dark about everything.
You hear chanting down the hall from the main sanctuary. Singing. Si Vega. It seems we are here during a worship service. Or something.
That sounds beautiful.
It's a lot to take in.
So does this put me in direct opposition with Glistinian? Because I was told to seek him out.
You see him touch his sword and he's like, no. No, the cat lord has your back.
I've been told many times to seek him out, and I don't even know where to begin with that. I tried to pray to him, but that didn't work.
You may have been too close to my sister.
Ren will pull her aura in around her,
Okay?
just around herself. We're in the temple, right?
You are.
Let me see.
You get massive anxiety. You do? Seth. That feeling you had like somebody walked over your grave, it's worse. Your heart rate shoots up. You feel threatened. You feel like you're in danger.
Goodness.
The thale parts begin to vibrate in a massive
Whoa,
way.
Eris will back up.
Okay?
She'll start backing
And
up.
Doll,
Mm-hmm.
Can Ren throw it back out?
it feels like you want to walk forward towards Eris. Like you just feel like you need to go towards her. And she's just a few feet away from you. But that's the energy, like you need to walk towards her for safety.
Can Ren throw it back out?
She starts to walk towards you and they begin to vibrate. You see a black glow start to come off of your hat. And you back away.
Yeah. If she has time to get the fuck out of there, she absolutely
Okay,
will.
how are you going to get out of there?
Can Ren throw her aura back out?
She can.
She will.
All right. Stops. Just comes on and then goes away.
Yeah, because his hands, I mean, he drops his food and his hands just drop to his swords and he's like trying to find the source.
Pindar does too. Like Pindar reaches for his sword. Even Vey reaches for his sword.
I'm sorry,
Erez, your ring also has an effect with the situation.
Okay.
You can feel its energy.
Honestly, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
They look over at you. Vey goes, "What did you do?"
I pulled it in.
"What?"
My calico ability. So that you guys could pray.
"Oh,
I didn't know that was gonna happen.
I didn't know you could do that."
I'm sorry. I'm really
He'll pick
sorry.
his food back up.
Okay. All right.
Is everybody okay? I'm sorry.
We're going to take a quick break right
She
there.
kinda sits down.
And we will be right back. And we're back.
Yeah. With his clean hand, Seth's going to walk over when she slumps down in her chair. He's going to walk over and put his clean hand on her shoulder and say, "It'll be okay. Really will."
I didn't know that was gonna happen. You
It's
guys.
all right.
I'm sorry.
It'll be fine.
I'm really new to this.
Yeah, we all are.
I won't do that again. She kind of smile.
But that's how we learn, right?
Yeah.
And it'll be okay, really.
And you didn't do anything wrong.
No, you didn't.
Really?
You didn't
trying
know
to
that-
help us.
Yeah, you didn't know that was going to happen.
I didn't.
None of us did.
Dave will look at you and say, I suggest you don't do that as long as these two are in the room with you.
I won't.
Keep them covered.
Okay.
And you know we love you, right?
I do.
Good. You're my best friend.
I love you.
I love you. And we can't let anything happen to you.
I will be just fine.
I know.
It's you we need to worry about.
No.
I'm not the crazy one.
Yeah. I was born crazy, so.
Pindar looks at him like, it's common for your line.
Yeah, well. What can you do? He goes back to eating. He'll sit down and
Eris will look at Seth and she'll go, that's a perfect example, little brother, of why I'm trying to protect you. Smile at him. Perfect example.
we need to protect her. That's more important. She'd kick ass, but you know what? I still want to keep her safe. That's my primary job. Oh yeah, that's right. We are related, aren't we?
Mhm. Doll, you are not alone.
Nope.
I am here if you need anything. Seriously.
Need to know what my place is in all of this.
Then I suggest you speak with Clip. That's what Pindar says.
Is he with Listener?
Speaking of which,
I don't know.
Eris would say, I can probably get in here.
I'm not sure if this is a conversation for all of us, but he knows more about this than I do.
I haven't seen him since he got in a fight with the lion. Argument, excuse me. It wasn't actually a fight.
Last I saw him was in the Eastern Mausoleums when we came out.
What would I have to do to get an audience listening?
Eris will smile.
Looks at Pindar, and Pindar's like, Eris and I are kind of in a situation with Glistinian. Well, not with Glistinian, but yeah, our last visit there was a little rough. I don't know if
He's not going to hold it against us, but we should probably give it some time. Yeah. You know-
Clip says he's here.
Glistinian is,
That's what Pindar says.
oh yeah?
Yeah, he's in the main sanctuary.
Okay.
Well, come on down.
I contacted him. I said he needs to speak with Dahl, and he said that he was busy right now. That's what he said.
Yeah,
I'm sure it has nothing to do with you.
It doesn't. We ran into Master Ramashita on our way in.
Pindar stands up. He goes, here?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Who is that?
Excuse me. He turns and walks out the room. Faye's like, what's going on?
I don't know. I think I missed something.
Who is that?
He looks at Eris.
Um,
You know. You said you know him, but you've never met him. It didn't make any sense, but
he was the time god from Clip's old world.
there's a god of time in this temple right now.
That's why I know him.
Is he still a god?
Not here. Unless the current time gods here gave up their sphere to him.
I don't see that happening.
I don't see that happening, so they hold precedence.
You remember that Dusty told you.
Yeah.
Actually,
The
don't
other- I
remember.
don't remember.
My
I
bad.
know. I
Damn.
know.
2 mistakes tonight.
I know. Yeah. I know him and Clip are really, really good friends. So I met him. She'll switch to telepathy today if we come back in.
You know. So they kind of walk around the room, and he's looking at the ceiling. He's like,
Look up.
He waves. Ren will look at him. It's all recorded.
hmm?
It's all recorded.
You could say that.
Yeah. All of it. This entire building.
No.
No?
That's no. No. Anyway.
So where do we go from here?
Paris would say, you guys get stronger. You keep doing what you're doing. And let the prophecy unfold how it's supposed to. So the thing is, and people don't like to hear this about prophecy, but there's nothing you can do to change it. You can't run from it. You can't. And even if you pretend like it's not there, and like it's not happening, you're still playing into whatever it is. So you just do what you're doing. And try to have fun while you do it, because if you don't, you know, what's the point?
Exactly.
Find your joy and find your happiness in all of this, because I promise it's there. Like, Bay and I, we've created lifelong friends through the things that we've gone through. So don't let all of this dim your shine. That's what the enemy wants.
Seems we got more than one enemy. Trying to keep ourselves together.
So that's why I want to go hunting. Thin out the herd.
Might have to get the band back together soon. Smile at Bay.
Aren't you part of Heroes of the North?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we heard a lot about you so far.
Oh, I'm sure you have.
I'd like to meet the rest of you.
All of it's true.
It's good to know.
There's always, you never know when you wake up from day to day whether today's going to be another day of saving the world. But it seems like that's a common occurrence lately.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for many years it has been, but
It's always a world-ending thing. It seems.
you guys seem to be tied directly to us in a way that is a reflection of our choices.
Yep.
You're supposed to put the Nexus down, Seth, and that's because of the choices Eris made. Otherwise, you would not be responsible for that.
It's alright. It gives me something to look forward to. I kind of like fighting.
You have never met an evil like this before. And though you stand with bravado, trust me when I tell you, I fear nothing. But the Nexus, there is no choice. It will eat your soul and your very being just by looking at you. And you will have no defense against it. You must use what you have to overcome what you will face. And in the long run, you might end up as a sword.
I look at it this way. If I die, as long as I kill that thing or put it back where it belongs, I've done my job and I've died doing what I needed to do.
Well,
What of the piece of it that's in me?
Sorry?
And what of the piece of it that's in me?
I've already sworn that I'm not going to harm you. That's not my job.
you will not die. You are immortal. But your existence may be something that you do not want.
That's true.
There have been many that have come before you and failed. In many worlds. But none of them have died. So at least there's that. But there are worse fates than death.
There is. My number one thought that's worse than death would be losing her.
I understand. I once stood at this precipice. And I met it with everything that I was. A bravado equal to yours, if not greater. Mattered not. If it wasn't for her, and he looks at Eris, we would all be dead. There was nothing I could do.
Right.
And in the end, you will have a choice. Much like her. Thankfully, it is not your responsibility to do what needs to be done. Catkind has taken that from you and given it to another. They have taken the curse upon themselves. Ninth-born son of the Cat Lord. Standing next to us, it is his responsibility. But you will have a choice when the time comes. What that choice is, I cannot tell you. But it could perhaps change the fate of everything that happens. A lot of doom and gloom in this room. Some would say the Nexus won and took everything from us. There are rumors that we did not win. Doll, I feel something inside you stir. Come to me.
She's gonna sit down.
Hear a
where
voice
she's
in your
at.
head.
She's gonna sit down right
Okay.
where she's at.
All right. Everybody kind of looks. Everybody looks at you. Come to me.
Though,
It leaves.
are you okay?
Zin's like, what happened?
Calling to me.
What called to you? Vay says, the Nexus. He looks at Eris. I must go to the council.
Go with you. If you want me to. Or do you want me to stay with these kids?
It's your choice.
Come back when you're done.
He turns and leaves, and in your head you hear him say, "You remember what happened before with Lily and the others?"
Dude.
It's beginning with her. You know there's no way to stop that.
I do.
Another body,
So
but it will continue.
when it talked in my head like that, it couldn't affect me, and that's why it was trying to draw me in like it did.
So it was just the others, not you, so maybe she's immune to it.
She might be.
I'll let you know what they say. Or I'll let you know what I tell them.
Doll should have immunity. I do not want her arrested or anything stupid.
Very well.
Thank you. Yeah, she can do that with the fucking flick of her wrist. Fuck y'all. I say she's under my protection now. Harry's gonna pull out her mandolin. She's gonna start playing a little song about this little group.
Okay? Gavor comes over to you, doll, and he's like, "I might be able to help you if it's speaking in your head, but I do not know for sure. Will you let me try?"
Absolutely.
He closes his eyes and slowly reaches out towards you and just kind of barely touches the tip, forehead like this.
She's watching him.
You see him kind of frown a little bit, and he's like, takes his hand off of you.
You okay?
No, I am not.
What's wrong?
Kind of
Eric
steps
is
away from
watching
you.
Gavor.
He kind of steps away from you a little bit, and he's like, "There is darkness in you. He turns and looks at Eden and Kari. He's like, "I have never in my life felt something so evil. She carries something with her. But there is something else there as well. Something protecting you. That is what you should concentrate on when these things happen. There is something there protecting you. A child. Unborn. I'm not sure how or why, but there is a small, unborn child protecting your mind. Something in you. Something yearning to grow. It is covering whatever evil is there, but it will not succeed if this evil grows quicker than it grows. Other than that, I don't know what to say, but great fear is inside of you, anger and rage and destruction is within you. We must help her. He looks over at Kara and Eden. We must help her.
How?
I do not know. I could feel the child, but it could not. It could not communicate. It is not strong enough. There's something in the way. There are two sides within you, and they are competing to grow. And you are in grave, grave danger, my friend. He looks over at Ren. He's like, you are keeping it at bay. Neither may grow in your presence. As long as you are close to her, you are safe.
She'll reach out, she'll put her hand on her.
But at the same time, it will not leave you. Whatever that is, if it is the nexus that you speak of, that has been spoken of, I fear for all of us, especially you, Seth. It knows you. It is aware of you. It is ready for you. That is all I can say. I don't know anymore. I'm sorry, doll. I fear your trials and tribulations are full, and that your future is dark. My suggestion to you would be to stay with Rin and pray to Gold Star for your release. His light will shine through. He can protect you. I'm sure of it. Timmy's like, I think so too, doll.
Era's beat it. She's still herself. It didn't take.
Prince say no. Prince say they not win. Jambar says. Prince say they lost. Hmm?
Eras will look up and say, so. In a way we did, but in a way we didn't. And there's a lot of existential stuff when it comes to this, but we're all still here existing and experiencing. So I guess it's kind of up to your perception.
My perception is that you won.
So regardless of what darkness was seen in her, she has a choice, just like all of you do. If this is really your best friend, then don't alienate her.
Timmy says, "No, never. No, I'm not alienating."
I wasn't talking to you, Timmy. All of you, just in general. Don't alienate her, because seriously, that will push her further away. What she needs is your guys' love and support. All of you. I wouldn't have gotten through it if it hadn't been for my friends loving me every step of the way. Seriously. Your guys' love and your friendship will carry you through this.
So love is the answer.
It is. That was how I did it. It was love.
That
And
seems
we
like
just so happen
I'm in the right place.
to be in the Temple of Love and Beauty.
Horses, there is more going on than we are aware of. But perhaps it is best that we do not know. Naivety may be an important aspect to our future.
I think I would like to I don't really know the right word. I've never really felt like this before, but I think that I would like to follow the path of love and beauty as Eris did. I think I would like to dedicate myself to this energy of love and beauty, to commit myself to that.
Well, it's like you're in the perfect place to do so.
What do I need to do?
So are you wanting to just dedicate yourself in worship, or are you wanting to become a priestess? Just dedicate yourself in worship? I would ask one of the priestesses for a holy symbol and go pray. It's your choice who you worship. Now, with Aphrodite, I don't know if there's some kind of ritual or anything, but there's usually not for that. You just do it.
So I should ask Briza?
Yeah. Yeah, that's Krista.
I still feel that Gold Star can help you as well. I am not pushing you in worship, but I feel that there has to be a reason that Gold Star and the Cat Lord have joined together. I do not think that being separate will bring success. We must work together.
Absolutely.
Or as I say, the Gold Star and the Cat Lord are allies.
They have a common goal: to defeat this evil and protect those that are responsible for doing so. I, for one, will give my life to save you. All of you, though it is a short one.
Would you mind if I prayed over you? I'll do it quietly. And she starts to pray.
Okay. To Gold Star?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just checking. Okay. Carr starts praying over you.
When that's going on, Reynolds will let her and say, I've been told that Gold Star can't be reached in my presence. I was told by Elis that because of my presence, he's never even seen me. So I don't know if her prayers are going out or not. But I know that the Cat Lord can hear. So, just so you know.
Thank you.
That's in her head as that's going on. It's not something I do on purpose, but it is what it is.
As she's sitting there letting her pray, she'll try to listen and see if there's still ceremony going on outside.
No, it stopped. Whatever it was has stopped.
Eden will join Kara in prayer
Okay.
with all.
All right.
I
Zin kind of backs away from when you guys are doing that with Doll. She kind of backs away a little bit.
I inhaled my cookie.
breathe.
Did it all for the cookie. The cookie.
So when they finish, she will stand up and turn to Zen and Ren and ask them if they want to walk with her to find Grizzly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can do that. Absolutely.
We're still sitting here waiting. Sitting here waiting, we might as well do something productive, right?
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right.
As they walk out, Eris is gonna get up, walk out,
Okay.
wave to everybody.
Okay.
She's not gonna be in Seth's presence without Ren there. After that, she's leaving.
I
Okay.
forgot about
Yeah.
Perez.
Yeah.
Doll would have asked her to come too. She would have.
She's gonna disappear.
And he would have just said, "See you later, little sister."
I'm older than you are,
Which point?
but a couple thousand years,
Which
sweetheart.
point?
She'll walk out.
Okay.
Go find Brizza.
You walk into Sanctuary and it's completely changed. All the construction's done. It's stopped. There are 3 statues in this sanctuary, one on each side and one up by the main altar of Aphrodite. The place is absolutely gorgeous. It has stained glass windows that were not there before, all running up the tower. The sanctuary itself is the whole tower. Like when you come in, you look up and there's no rooms above you anymore. It's all open air. This main tower right here in the center is got stained glass going all the way to the top. And the staircase where you guys come up is the same, and across from you that goes to the apartments is the same. You assume that they both go to the 2 towers that are on the outsides, but you don't know. And when you come in here, you realize there are wounded in here that they're taking care of. Not very many, maybe a dozen or so that some of the priestesses are healing. You see the commander that with the bright guard that you know is in there as well, and he's being healed, and you see his arm is being reattached by Brizza. You don't see Natan anywhere. You see a few other low-level priests and priestesses here and there, or mid-level, hanging out in the sanctuary, but that's it.
Ren will pull her aura to around them so it's not
Okay.
out.
All right.
Heat.
Okay.
Respectfully.
She finishes casting her spell and kind of smiles at you guys and looks at you, and she says, "That should work, Commander." And he like goes like this. He's like, "Thank you so much. Thank you so much. My men appreciate it." He says, "The Temple of Gold Star is just overrun, and Goldar as well with the wounded." And he stands up and starts to grab his armor and looks over at you guys, and he's like, "Priestess, Commander." At Eden.
Eden was in the other room.
She didn't come?
No, I guess she could have come. Yeah, we'll just say she came. I'm sorry, I'll shut the fuck
Does
up.
everybody come, or do you guys stay down there?
Yeah,
I mean,
let's all go.
you all
We're
go?
all-
I assumed you all went.
Yeah.
That was just my assumption. He would say commander and priestess. And kind of looks embarrassed a little bit, you know, and then he starts gathering his stuff and talking to his men. And they get up. Briz is like, how can I help you?
I would like to dedicate myself, my path. I'm not asking to be a priestess. But I believe that love and beauty is the answer.
She smiles at you. Of
I
course.
would
Of
like-
course it is.
Dedicate myself to that.
Well, I think that is a admirable choice. Are you saying you wish to work here for the temple, or no?
I was just seeking a holy symbol.
Oh, she reaches into a bag,
And
pulls out a symbol of Aphrodite.
I'll take it.
It has a bless on it when you take it. Permanent.
I should put it
+1 to save, +1 to hit.
Nice. Beautiful. I've prayed to gods and goddesses before and never really felt anything, so I wasn't sure if I was doing it right.
Mm.
Everybody talks about all these experiences that they have, and up until recently, I really thought that basically everybody was full of shit. But I've seen some things.
I assure you they are real. My goddess is as real as they get.
It's time to choose a side. And this is my choice.
And of course you are aware of all the ramifications of doing so.
Maybe.
When you choose a side, there are others that you choose against.
If I'm choosing love, then that's okay. People can think I chose the wrong side. I don't care.
She looks troubled for a second, and then she's like, well, if you would like, you can pray at the altar.
Thank you.
She nods.
She'll go down there.
If you excuse me, I have some things to attend to. And she leaves. Okay. You walk up to the altar and
When
Rin.
she walks up to the altar, Ares is gonna go up to the altar too.
Okay. All right.
It's big enough that they can both go
yeah,
up there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so.
yeah. Does Rin? And how far out is her?
Yeah, it's like 15 feet right now.
Okay. So Doll's still in it right now.
Yeah, she'll
Okay.
tell her, so I know you want to pray to Aphrodite, but do you want me to take my protection off of you? Because,
Because otherwise, there's no chance for her to hear me.
You remember Vay telling you. Well, roll into your wisdom.
yeah. She's yes.
He said not to do it with Eris and Seth in the room, that Doll needs to be alone. He didn't say that, but he said if they're in the same room, don't
so
do
she
it.
could move to where Ares was still in it, but Doll was out of it, and it would be okay.
Yeah.
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 That's what she'll do.
Okay. All right.
She'll kind of shift and put Ares in it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Clip, you can hear him laughing and talking. And he comes from the other steps, from the opposite direction. You see him come up. He's laughing, and you look over and you see Rona standing there with him, and they're laughing and talking. Rona's not laughing. He's just looking at Clip.
Yeah.
And then Clip stops and kind of looks over. He's like, oh, shh. There's a prayer going on. He looks up at Rona, and Rona kind of glances over at you. Clip comes walking up. Walks up to Seth and Eden and them. Hey,
What's up, big dude?
hey,
How you doing today?
you got your bag.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have to get it. You didn't have it.
Aaron got it. Catlord gave it to me.
Yeah, I got a knot on my head for that bullshit. And, you know, I wasn't happy to be sober. I mean, I was having a good time. I don't know about you.
So was I.
Fucking crazy ass shit. Anyway, it's my friend Rona, he says. Turns and looks at you.
He just kind of gives him a nod.
Ares will turn around and walk up to him, and Ren will follow.
Okay.
Give Doll a moment to pray.
Okay. Doll, roll persona dice for me.
Sorry, they were stuck.
You hear in your head a male voice, Natan's voice. You hear, you are correct. Love and beauty is the answer. And my mother has a blessing greater than anything you've ever experienced. She calls to you. She hears your voice. You must listen. There is a name that she calls you. Can you hear it? Do you know it? Seek this name, and you will find her. May you walk with love and see beauty. Blessed child. That part of you that is in you is not welcome in love and beauty. But you are. And that is how it will be overcome. There are those around you that can heal you. You must seek it, and you will find it. The time is not now for you to be at odds with that peace within you. When that time comes, you will be ready. Do not fear. You are surrounded with love. And you are beauty. Your best weapon against the enemy is love. And you have come to the right place. And my mother, and you hear the voice change, loves you so very much. You hear a female voice. You are very blessed, child, for you are the answer.
She's got tears streaming down her face, trying to be silent and still.
Know that your prayers are heard. And if you leave this mortal coil, know that you have a place in the heavens with me. But that is a long time from now. Be blessed, my child. Share your love and beauty, and all will be well. You see Zen kind of turn and look over at her like,
No, okay. What?
she's talking to her.
No.
Yes. You see she's crying when you look over there. She's crying. She goes, I can feel her. I can feel her. She looks way up at this six-story
Right,
statue.
Stare at it.
She's here. You start to hear what sounds like male voices again singing, and you realize it's just coming from the walls. It's not coming from any person or anything. It's just coming from the walls. Doll, you feel whole for the first time, but at the same time you can feel there are things in you that are not you. And you know one of those things is protecting you from the other.
So she is going to focus on that thing
Okay?
that's protecting her. She's going to focus on that and put all of her love and energy into that. Gratitude, love, and gratitude.
Are your eyes closed while you're praying?
Yeah.
Okay. You're just sitting there, blackness, and you know you can feel the presence and everything, and then you like open your eyes and you're in a blue cloud again. And standing or floating in front of you is a fetus with a cord, but you see it start to change into a young newborn child with intelligent blue eyes, and just kind of looks at you. And at this point you realize it's a female. Before you couldn't tell, but now you can tell this is a female. She just kind of looks at you. No expression, no, like quizzical. Hello, you hear. But she doesn't speak.
Do you remember me?
Do you remember me?
I'm trying.
Do. Stop trying. Echo. Do. Stop trying. Do. No. Anyway.
I was keeping it straight.
Hmm.
Careful, get us in trouble.
Oh. Bleep that out. Sorry. Oh, she'll close her eyes and remember.
You realize you still have questions that can be asked, that your spell still has open, but that doesn't mean you have to use them, but you still have them, you realize. And you realize whatever this thing is may not have to do with the orb. You're not sure if that was just a key to unlock it or what it was. You still feel the presence of Aphrodite around you. You still feel calm. You can feel the eyes of Natan on you. You can feel the eyes of Aphrodite on you, and others. There are others watching you right now. that feel good, don't feel bad. You know? Whatever that was that spoke to you feels like it's a long way away from you now. It doesn't feel like it's close to you anymore. The child looks at you, the baby, and it says, you hear, it doesn't speak, but you hear, can I grow and dance? Can I dance?
Yes.
Yay. I can dance.
What is your name, little one?
You must remember. I don't remember. You must remember.
I wish that I could. I will remember.
One moment. Let me think for a second.
You did not.
Dude, it's a testament to the fact that I don't meta game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. It's a testament to the fact that I don't meta game.
Doll goes
played-
unconscious. You see her fall.
The hell?
You see,
Ren will run to her.
okay, you see some of the priests and priestesses come over and everything like that. You run over to her.
Yeah.
Soon as you get within range of her and your ability, you wake up. You don't remember anything right now. Something happened to you. You don't know what it was, but
You remember Aphrodite talking to me?
you do. You remember everything that happened. You remember what you said. You remember all of.
Still the fetus.
Yep. You remember all of that. The last thing you remember is when you said, "I wish that I could," and then you went unconscious. Unconscious. Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
You went unconscious. Are you alright?
I think so.
You look at her and her makeup's smeared, and she looks like a nightmare right now because she's been crying. She just looks. Yeah.
Aphrodite spoke to me.
One of the priests says, "Blessings, sister. Blessings."
It's gonna be okay. You should start crying again.
Honey. She'll hold her.
Okay.
Is she
Jen.
aware
It's
that
all
she
gonna be
woke up
alright.
because she stepped in her aura?
Who?
Ren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She woke up immediately as soon as you got to the aura, to the edge of it. All the priests and priestesses are right there with you. Some of them are laughing. Some of them are laugh crying. One of them says, "There's nothing more beautiful than the truth." And another one says, "May this world be blessed by her presence. You are full of love." She says to you, "I can sense it and feel it."
I am now. Blessings.
Seth, all you guys are over there in that area with Clip. You see Rona is looking over at her, kind of stern, and he kind of looks at Clip and he looks at Clip and he says, "I will be back." Clip's like, "It's a pleasure to meet you."
And you as well. I'm honored.
Kind of smiles and he's like, "Let's hope you do better than your brother." And then he turns and walks downstairs. Clip's like,
When none of the youngins are paying attention, Aries is gonna leave and go find Bae.
"Okay,
I'm gonna have her
all right,
go out until you bring her back.
all right."
Okay.
Clip's like, "Fuck. I was rude. That's what Cliff says. I mean, I love my friend Rona, but man, he can be fucking rude. I don't. He doesn't know he's being rude. By the way, he doesn't think he's being rude. He speaks true. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it doesn't matter. I heard that. You hear off down the hallway. Yeah, I know. You hear everything. He probably even hears this.
I like his swords though.
Laura's just gonna sit where she's at.
Gifted to him by the Emperor,
Yeah.
as the story goes.
Carla's got a pair like that. Well, they're same kind of swords, but they're not as. Wow.
He's the best fighter I've ever met.
Yeah.
Yes, there's no one that can hold a candle to him in swordplay. Yeah. He's better than me. And I'm quick, but
Well, you're cheetah.
he's quicker. Anyway, he's a good guy. I remember when he was a fucking pup, man. Yeah. Came to us from...
Is he dog?
No. I mean, like when he was just young.
Oh, young.
When he showed up young. Yeah, it's a long story, but yeah.
Does that mean you're an old fart?
He was pretty naive. Yeah, I'm pretty old. I guess. I don't know.
Older than Eris?
Cat Lord says I'm new, but
Well, that means the cat lord's old.
probably.
Older than you.
Eris, I don't know. I don't know how old she is, but if she was the Nexus, she's ancient.
Well,
You know-
she said she was a couple thousand years old, and I'm like,
She might be.
I think I upset her when I called her Little Sis.
I'm 3,800 years old and some odd. I stopped counting.
Yeah, well, I understand that.
But I'm new, but I'm not because I died, anyway, yeah. But he seems to be in a really good mood. Like he's talkative, he's kind of bouncy and happy. And
Who?
Clip,
Oh.
yeah. Clip, you notice when he's talking to you, he's got a smile, big smile on his face, and, he seems to be in a really good mood. Yeah, so, yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Whatever's going on over there seems to be important.
Huh? Yeah, kind of special.
Yeah. I remember the first time I met Aphrodite.
Wait, you met Aphrodite?
Yeah, but most people don't remember it.
Oh.
I remember it. Yeah. Yeah. When you meet her, it's, anyway, I've never been so at peace in all my life. And I don't worship her.
I don't either.
Yeah, but she's amazing. She really is. Really jealous, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, don't ever. Yeah. Like, don't say anything like somebody's more prettier than her. Things like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That especially here. He kind of looks. It's like this would be a bad place to say that. Yeah. Don't do that. I shouldn't have told you. They probably tried to do it now, but yeah, if you're anything like your brother,
I don't want to get in trouble.
yeah. Well,
I've been in enough trouble.
well, that's different than okay. Cool.
And I got in real big trouble
Sounds-
when we went to the Happy Hunting Grounds.
Yeah, me too. Me
Even
too.
though she left first. Boy,
Yeah.
I didn't know that till we got back, but
Yeah, I had to go, man. There was this place, this mausoleum that I got sent to after that because
yeah,
of
East Mausoleum thing?
Eastern Mausoleum. Yeah, something.
Somebody said something about an army?
There's some serious undead, man. There's some serious undead.
You want to go shoot them?
No, fuck no. No, we got the hell out of there. We were almost trapped. It almost
Really?
trapped us. Whatever that is down there almost got us.
Mm.
Um,
I want to try one of these out.
There's some
Pulls out
undead.
the purple fletching arrow and because I was gifted these and I don't know what they do.
You can't tell?
No. How would I tell?
Your eye patch.
He looks through his eye patch.
These are arrows of teleportation. Wherever you fire it, you go.
Really?
You're looking at it and you're like, oh.
That's so fucking cool.
That's kind of neat. And he puts it back in.
You know what it is?
My iPad said it was arrows of teleportation.
Dude. He reaches in his quiver and he like pulls out an arrow. He's like, I'll trade you. Fuck yeah. He starts looking at it.
What's this do?
Oh, that's just a normal arrow.
Smacks him on the head with it.
Fucking Cliff.
He puts it in his quiver. No, it's +3.
Oh.
But when you look at it, it's +3 arrow. But yeah, he says it's just a normal arrow. Puts the other one in his quiver. He's like, thanks, man. Thanks.
He'll put
Cool.
Other.
That might come in handy one day. Yeah. So like when you pull it back, you invoke it, and when you fire it, your body goes with it,
dear.
and teleports you to the location that the arrow fires to. It won't cause damage to anybody. It won't, it won't hit anything per se.
That's gonna make her really mad.
That is chaotic as fuck.
Yeah.
It is.
That's epic.
And unfortunately, that's where we got to stop this
I
evening.
knew it was coming. I felt it. I
And
knew
actually,
it was
we've talked about
coming.
doing a double episode tonight, so we're probably going to do that. So you guys aren't asked out with that. But for the viewers, that's this week's episode.
Next week we'll have the same clothes.
Yeah, probably have the same clothes next
I'm not
week.
changing.
Yeah, I'm not changing either. So, like, subscribe, share. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Hit the ding ding. We are Original GM.
Bing.
There's a gift inside your God's granted me, a vision of the way to change reality. In the shadows creeping, can't rest your weary head. No time for you to sleep now, or evil it will spread. So gather all your friends and listen to my tale. Adventure story shaping magic and the veil. Dragons, devils, demons, and creatures that are fair, and heroes of the north. Just please don't be scared. The heroes are the monsters to the enemy. It all depends upon the way that you proceed. Original GM, we're here to set you free. Come join in the adventure. Who you wanna be? Who you wanna be? We are heroes.